Mexico is at war tonight. The
open warfare on the streets is right on the brink of possible civil war. There's burning, there's rioting, there's attacks.
Thousands of Americans in Mexico are being told to shelter in place.
And cue the fire. It is day number dos. And the insanity just continues. And there is a correlation with silver. So you're going to watch this as deadly violence in Mexico spreads. Tourists are still being told shelter in place. Today, class, the Mexican word of the day is hide. So I have boots on the ground, tourists. Yep, you got tanks. I told you to get out. Get out now. You got aliens. That's a new one. And lots of explosions, but just enjoy your soup. Guy is trying to leave. Look at those lines. Not happy faces. Yeah, good luck. I don't think you're getting out. Wow, that is the lineup. Even if you get out, the airports are a complete disaster. Kitty's trying to fly out right now while these narco terrorists. Why are you guys blowing up? Look at this. Just, what if you need Tylenol or something? Why this? And then, dude, I'd be moving. That thing's going to go. And even if you get out of your resort and make it to you're not getting on a plane. Everywhere is locked down. You ain't going anywhere while the narco terrorists are currently blowing up pharmacies. Pharmacia, of all places. It was like back in LA where everyone in California would burn down all the places that they would eat, and then they said they're hungry. So guy on the scooter, word of the day is combustion. Word of the day is blow up. Go. So look at this. It just goes on and on and on. The cars, everything is on fire. People are walking around with those things that pews. They got people with their Mexican flags, right? Well, that's California. Like what us gringos have been saying for so long. If it's so good, go back to Mexico. Something tells me you're not going, are you? I love the interviews. They interview people all the time. Why? Well, then why are you here? Why don't you go back? Also, if you are involved in any of this, I am. I had a trip booked. Not a vacation because I don't take those. I'm trying to get refunds. The Amex bougie card. Nope. It was like current hold time is 30 minutes. Yeah, it was over 2 hours and then they hung up. All this money I've just spent on this trip. Right up the poop, losing all of it. And also, Amex seems to be losing their stock. This is currently the banking sector, but Amex, bye-bye, sayonara. Shorting their stock is a great way to get back at a company. You feel good. Actually, you probably short anything today and done well. Should have taken a crack at Amex. Also, broader markets, just to let you guys know, because stock market only goes up. Not anymore. Fire has been queued. I told you. You know what? I come on this channel and I'm like, okay, here is your support. You're okay until you break it. You broke it. This is your major indices. This is on the monthly. So let's go lower. How did you do this morning? Morning open, 15 minutes. I put on $653. Said that's enough. Went on a walk. Great day. If you're like, I would expect it to be more than that, bravo. Come on. You're a big baller. One contract. I'm like, can my audience do this? And I try to find you solutions. I'm like, if the regular Joe, click subscribe, regular subscriber of J Bravo, or 20 minutes a day, maybe 15, maybe 10. It's $238.345. Wait, I got my LA Unified math wrong. $238,000. Also, if you'd like to know how to do it, I'll teach you. Been teaching for almost 30 years. $299, the price of a textbook, and you get 2 courses. I'll teach you from beginning to end like this. This is the S&P 500. What are we doing? This goes back to 2018. Oh, hey, look. Seem to be in a channel. And you are rejecting the top. That is resistance. This is support. So come on down. Now, should you short this? Yeah, if you're really good. I mean, Goldman Sachs, they're all bracing. They got their seatbelts on. Investors brace for a crash as desk activity is indicative of VIX at 35. Whether it is here, there's so many different plays. Think of all the health benefits for your skin. That is clearly, you wake up, red light therapy, just like Brian Johnson. Also, I want you to learn how to do something that's repeatable every day. You're like, I'm pretty confident I can make somewhere between 400 1,200? Maybe in 10 trades, 2 of them take a loss, maybe 3. You're not like YOLO. Oh, I'm going to make sure I have 1 Bitcoin, because once I have that, I will be a multi-trillionaire. You see, that's not repetitive. That's not doable. Might as well just go buy a lottery ticket. And that is how I feel about, you name the asset or the speculative asset. And guys, you have some problems with Bitcoin. If I have time, I'm going to go into this, but Bitcoin miners are abandoning. They're currently shutting down their rigs. And why is that? Well, you have rising energy costs. Also have a huge market shift in regards to where can I make money? Hey, looky over there. I can make 10x, 50x in AI, which now means your number one most secured asset is at risk of an attack. So far, it's never happened to Bitcoin. Do I think it's going to happen? The probabilities are getting higher. Ethereum, yes, it has. I know I just said if I have time. Well, there was my time. Also, again, look, trade the chart. This was yesterday. I said Bitcoin is going to break this line right here. Do you see? Then I drew that line, and then I said it's going to go lower, and you're going to make money. That way, it's not a lottery ticket. Or if you want to buy lower, here is your opportunity today. You're welcome. People in the comment section, because I read them, please, hello. I have this channel because I care about you. If you're skeptical, which you should be, you're like, oh, come on, you just sell courses. That is true. I also taught this at university. I don't have to. I could travel the world, never run out of money. Go visit Tijuana right now. There's nothing better when I meet you, because I see you guys all the time. Hey, bravo! Changed my life. This actually happened just recently. I was out to dinner at a restaurant with my daughter, my family, and Kate walks by, and then she's like, oh, he's coming back. And then he said bad words, make so much money because of me. It's all because of this. That's it. Or this. This was yesterday I said on silver. You're going to break that line and go up. Now, it doesn't mean that you're also not going to go down. For some reason, whenever I say like a trend line down, everyone's like, you said it's going to go to 57. Oh, that's the floor, Bob. That would be support. Well, I've been waiting to buy. Well, don't. Again, all your problems and answers are solved. And what I found in my life is money solves problems. Maybe not this. Yeah, money could probably get you out of this one too. It's probably what started it. U.S. Department, U.S. citizens may have been kidnapped in Puerto Vallarta. I'd never go there. I mean, I used to when I was back in the day in Los Angeles. Shootings between these groups, injured, bystanders, residents, been kidnapped. I'm always trying to think, can I say that word? Silver producers on the channel, because those YouTube moderators, all the AI, it's like, oh, he said that word. So I do like the thought, because some of you guys are like, I'm so broke, I can't even buy silver. Let's say you learn how to trade, and then you buy it all day long. I mean, even on a bad day, you could probably walk away with 3 of these, because the world is not producing. You guys want to see where we're at? Ooh, 1K. Also, look, it gets a little bit China. Well, what's this one? Right here. Mexico. Also, do you think it is in our best interest to protect our southern border? Yes. Is Mexico part of America? Yes. How does Trump feel about protecting our southern border? Yes. Also, I got some heat on this one. I think even Grok was like, no, he's not going to help. And they're out. And I was like, yeah, no, he does. Love to go in. We actually have a thing for invading countries. But let's listen. What's the orange guy's take on
Mexico is saying that I offered to send U.S. troops into Mexico to take care of the cartels.
We really can't do that right now because we're ready to invade another country. But the answer is?
Wants to know, is that true? Do you think I'm going to answer that question?
That's why I'm asking. We'll see.
I will answer it. It's true. Absolutely. Because they are horrible people.
She's like, well, why? Yeah. Then he says really bad things about Mexico. Just, I think the orange guy has bigger fish to fry right now. It's the cartels. I've asked her numerous times, would she like us to take out the cartels? No, President. Let's listen in.
Well, it wasn't meant to be, and we're very friendly with her. She's a good woman, but the cartels are running Mexico. She's not running Mexico. The cartels are running Mexico. And we could be politically correct and be nice and say, oh, yes, she is. No, she's very, she's very frightened of the cartels. They're running Mexico. And I've asked her numerous times, would you like us to take out the cartels? No, Mr. President. No, please.
Because she knows when she's like, yes, please take them out, she no longer breathing. He's a lot like Newsom. Mexico's president said using force against cartels would breach human rights. You want to talk about human rights and children? Things I cannot say on the show. Quote, returning to the war against the narco is not an option. First, because it is outside the framework of the law. That sentence just secured her oxygen. Though we do have senators that are totally exposing, but we know. But, and then also, how long do they end up living? But yeah, it's a narco state. But now the question is, let's tie in silver. I mean, they're the producer. And when they're in control, silver prices could be going higher. And oh my gosh, do we have like 2 days left for the COMEX? You think that's why hedge funds are selling like crazy? Like the worst since, or I'm sorry, the fastest pace since April. Sell, buy silver. And look at this. He's following a chart. And in regards to what has Donald Trump said, he's been very vocal about the cartel. I'd say he'd go in right now if we weren't going in somewhere else. One of the quotes was, take them out. So once we get our troops back home, we could send them back out again. They done with their steak and lobster. Trump had said the border is wide open for criminal gangs. Well, he closed that, waged war on cartels. He also proposed sending troops into Mexico and invoking the Alien Enemies Act of 1798. That was the good old days when you could buy a house for $10. An ice cream cone was free. We still face the same dilemma. And that's why I come here every single day. Start businesses, trade equities. Otherwise, you will not be breathing. I won't go on any rants like the dollar's going to zero. That's why Bitcoin is going to be the world reserve or silver. It ain't happening. You can make money out of thin air, out of debt, and no one hoards it. That's the go-to. Do I support this? No. Am I going to go behind the green curtain in this rigged game and play it that we are playing? Yes. And just looking at something like this, a household in the Las Vegas Valley, you got to make $41,000, $42,000 just to afford a mortgage payment. This was just a few years ago. Now let's play a game. I'll give you just 10 seconds to think. It was just $41,000, $42,000 to, shelter. Kind of all need it. Here's how much, you got the number in your head, to make in 2026 to afford a house in Las Vegas Valley. Look at that. Where's the number? Here it is. $111,000, and it will continue to go up. So in January, I'm going to take that one of 2016, 10 years later, is that double? Which would be frightening, but it's triple. So you better get your booty in gear because AI is eating everything. Make sure like that business you started is not SaaS. It's more like window washing. It ain't taking away the clicking on a screen to make digits go up. I have that too. I have AI do it for me. And I got so many streams of passive income, right? I'll trade it myself. I'll have it trade. Make Robert Kiyosaki blush. Automation could eliminate 73 million US jobs. Well, it says could, Bravo. Maybe more. Let's just say yours is probably on the chalking block. Well, 2030, we still got a few years. Guys, the way I see AI moving is fast. The tech sector, IBM, these stocks just got wiped out today. It takes us a little, well, hey, look, Claude update. What Grok can do now. Don't even get me started about a 1% GDP, which this number's cooked. We are just starting to roll over, and the world is a dangerous place. As you can see. Actually, Cuba, whole banking system just went down. But let me just get this right. The financial banking system in Cuba has completely collapsed. Cubans woke up to learn the bank accounts have been emptied. There's no cash. What's the solution to this? Hide? No. You're going to trade this thing sometimes down and then sometimes up. And with that, learn about it. I love you. I'll see you tomorrow.